Gemini, how are we doing? I thought that deck felt light. Anyway, I was looking at your reading, doing a little bit of pre-shuffle, and I don't know what I'm seeing is just like Christmas holiday arguing. I don't know if there's a kid finding out like Santa Claus ain't real. Yeah, this is blame. This is blaming each other. You know, someone here feeling like they're not cut out, like they're not winning out here. A loser, you know. Blaming someone. That's the prominent energy coming off your deck, is the Six of Wands reverse. It's like a loser, a sore loser, or someone losing their confidence. Like they don't have what it takes. Maybe they don't have... They're not confident this year in the holidays. I'm not sure. It kind of feels like a Scrooge energy. I'm not done with this space. It's just going to look like this for a little bit until I can figure out what I'm going to do with it. Yeah, what is this selfishness about? This was heavy, and I kind of did a sneak peek on what we were going to be talking about, and it was very selfish. You know, like this need to win, like I'm right, you're wrong. It's a very blaming energy, and it's selfish. It's very selfish. It's immature. And someone just feels like the other person's wrong without the shadow of a doubt. Like there's no room for error in this person's mind. There's no room of doubt. I just saw a lot of people arguing. It wasn't good. It was mostly about the holidays. It just looked like somebody wasn't being completely honest, and a lot of arguing, and kids were in the mix. I don't know if you guys are talking about going away for the holidays or something. Yeah, this could just be like grudges with family. This could be like a spouse or someone in the family, someone who really gets along with well, and this person could be intimidating to someone. Because I have someone here extremely confident of themselves, and they get along very well with whomever this is, but there's grudges here. It feels just like family grudges. This is also someone blaming the other person, like bringing up old stuff, you know, like getting in an argument, and it's like this person can't win because whatever this person says, they're going to bring up an old argument, you know, that isn't relative to whatever they're talking about. Just an old grudge. Yeah, I got like sixes. Yeah, this could be somebody leaving for the holidays, but they're going alone. They're going somewhere alone. And wherever they're going, they're happy to go there. But they're going by themselves. Wherever they're going, it just feels like somebody's going back home. I love it there. Why wouldn't I love it there? My family's there. It's peaceful there. My father, the emperor, yeah. Yeah. This really just feels like in-laws. You know, someone here just really lights up when they think about home. When they think about going back home. This person could like have a brother, and you know, this could be like a brother and a father, and there's a lot of back and forth communication, a lot of phone calls, a lot of planning for this trip. could have a boyfriend here meeting someone's father for the first time and feeling quite intimidated. We'll see. You know, like there was some grudges in the past. I have some grudges here for sure. Yeah, if this is like daddy's little girl going back home for the holidays, whoever this emperor is, there's another dude here. I have two gentlemen, and this dude feels like he can't compete with this guy. And there's a grudge over money. This is a very masculine energy. Men would look at other men. You know, like if there's two men talking back and forth here, both are in an atmosphere of, it's supposed to be like a kind, loving energy, and it's very peaceful, and Christmas music's playing in the background, but there's a lot of grudges here over money, over Christmas. It's like, man, did you see our new car, or did you see the new truck I got? You know what I'm saying? And it's 10 times nicer than what you have. It's just a lot of backhanded disses, you know, that people do. It's like the one up. I'm gonna one up. Someone here is definitely on one, that's for sure. I just feel like I have daddy's little princess here. That's what I feel like. I feel like I have a dude here that feels he's lost his confidence. He can't win. And there's some grudges here over money. You know, it's like, damn, if her dad got her that, what the hell am I supposed to get her? You know what I mean? That kind of thing. It's a lot of backhanded remarks. It's kind of like, you guys drove that old car up here all this way, you know? I'm telling you, you should let me help you get this new whatever, you know? It's little tiny backhanded slurs. Yeah. Look at y'all. Oh, no. Yeah. I have two people here who, I don't believe y'all are speaking. I have one person here just really excited about this trip, wherever they're going. This is home. All my friends and family are here. It's a very healing place. I want to go home. But there's been such a delay on going. I feel like I have another energy here, like hoping and praying that this gets canceled. Like, please God, let it snow. Let the airport be closed. I'm serious here. Yeah. Yeah. This is a hard time of year for people who have lost relatives as well. What is this third-party interference? I just have two gentlemen here that don't get along. They don't. It's like you, me, and Dupree. I have two dudes here that do not get along. And I have a female here that is very excited about going back home. It's like going home to see my family. I see it. I see y'all. I see the family. There's a father here that just feels like, honestly, in my opinion, he just feels like this guy's not good enough for his daughter. She's the apple of his eye. I see it. She's He feels like this gentleman cannot care for her, that he's not a good provider. Breaks his heart. He wanted her to do better than this, is what he's trying to say. He wanted her to fare better with it. He feels like this dude's a loser. I don't know what else to say about that. You're with a loser. You're not going to change this person's mind. This Emperor, just forget it. He's too old school. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Breaks his heart to see someone financially suffering like this, going without. He looks at this other guy as an interfering energy. He's not part of my family. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. Yeah. What's all this divorce talk? There's a lot of grudges here in the upcoming season. Anybody who watches me read, I refer to the Ace of Pentacles as Christmas morning. I have a lot of Christmas energy here. And a lot of old grudges. And a lot of what's right. Like, you're not going to change this dude's mind. He just feels like, well, what's right is right. What's wrong is wrong. That's the law. Like, hello. And he's stubborn. Four of Pentacles, you ain't changed. You're up in his house. He's lived there for a long time. It's a very prude, safe, successful energy. See, you want to get where I am, son? You have to be prude, safe, successful. There's a way to do things. There's a right way to do things and a wrong way to do things. There's just a lot of grudges over past behaviors. That's what I'm saying. I would not want to be this young man's or this young lady's boyfriend. I would not want to be this other dude going up against this Emperor, because what's all this divorce talk? They told me that earlier. They said it's a rap song. They said, you know, we got that stick talk. It's a future song. You know, we got, and I see all the stick talk. I'm about to fuck the game up. Yeah, somebody here. On a new toy. Yeah, somebody here wants to roll up in a new vehicle. Because they sang it to me different. They said, I'm about to fuck the game up on this new Troy. Yeah, and to me that meant something, but that was personal. But anyway, it could have been for this reading. I'm about to fuck the game up on this new Troy. Does somebody here get it? You know, we got that stick talk. I don't know. Y'all need to look that lyrics up to that. Seriously, even if you don't like rap music, just read the lyrics. You don't have to listen to the song. It's what the message is what they're trying to convey. They just use that because that's, I don't need to say because. I say because way too much. I'm just going to say this is not the man that your father wanted you to end up with, ma'am. No. You see your daddy and this dude you run with. You probably can't because it's too far away. I'm sorry. But, like, look at the difference between these two guys. I mean, there's your dad and here's this dude. Like, you're just... Baby... And these two get to talking. They don't have nothing in common. They don't. There's a gentleman here. I would prefer he not come. I don't want him in this house. Right is right and wrong is wrong. He's stubborn on it too. There's old grudges here. I think that somebody here, it's like, if it wasn't for the holidays, if it wasn't for the kids, I wouldn't even talk to these people. It's a time of year when family has to talk to family they don't typically talk to. It's that type of energy. Like, oh man, I gotta go deal with these people. You know what's his name gonna be there. And that's another thing. Somebody's purposely calling someone by the wrong name. It's like, say your boyfriend's name was Lonnie. They're purposely gonna call him Donnie. hey Donnie, you know, and this has been your, this could be your husband or long-term boyfriend for 10 years, and there's a gentleman here purposely calling someone by the wrong name. Yeah. Okay, Petty Betty. There was a lot of pettiness in the first spread. A lot. Somebody's parents is behind the scenes, low-key, trying to convince their daughter to divorce this man and guaranteeing them that they will help them out financially. You know, I'll help you through this divorce. You can always come back home. You know, I was looking at a house that I think would be perfect for you. And if this is a daughter, she ain't trying to hear this. You're pushing her away. It's like, this is, you know, yeah, look. It's the King and Queen of Swords. They're talking a lot about legalities, and someone's growing bitter and cold about it. It's like, man, I ain't trying to hear that, you know? I'm not trying to hear that. And this would be like a parent just harping. Well, right is right and wrong is wrong. You're going to regret this. This person's very stubborn. I also see a mother here looking down at her nose at the behavior of a daughter. Yeah, what y'all do in the past? Y'all had some problems, huh? Yeah, somebody just feels like it's going to be a matter of time before it happens again. It's already happened once. It's like a warning. It's like a grandma's warning. Someone is sizing someone up by their patterns of their behavior. It's like, I've seen this behavior before. I've seen this before. And someone here is not understanding that parents have lived your life already. They know what's about to happen. And someone is kind of giving someone a forewarning, like, someone here could have been very happy, moved away from home. You know, they're very far away now from family. And this was like a dream come true. And it was smooth sailing for a while. But then kids come, you know. And that would be the third party interference in this case. Kids are quite expensive. And I just see, you know, some challenges there with money and things, of course. Definitely kids. Kids are expensive. Kids are outgrowing things. Kids are breaking things. Kids are doing things. It's a matter of time. This, why is this? What is all this arguing? You had this a lot in the last reading. Someone's recognizing the patterns of behavior here. It's a matter of time before he starts doing this. Someone's recalling their memories from when they were younger. It's a trigger for them. It's triggering them. It's escalating. 8 of Wands, 9 of Wands. This boy's a fucking loser. I've seen the whole energy, the prominent energy on this deck is the 6 of Wands reverse. It's a loser. Someone feels like they're with a loser. There's a lot of grudges from the past when someone, you know, if this is like your now spouse or someone you've been dating for a long time, there's a lot of old grudges here from when someone was younger. Arguing. This definitely could get physical, by the way. This definitely could get physical. Because I noticed that they kept drawing me to the attention of her, the marks on her hands. They kept showing me that. I don't know if there's a kid here that's acting out or something. Someone just feels like they need protection, you know? And that's a very masculine energy. It is. I feel like I have a father here that really wants to protect a daughter and possibly some grandkids. His heart's broken and his heart's in the right place. But I just see this man kind of creating more harm than good. He means well. He's got the best of intentions. If this is somebody getting a ring or a piece of jewelry for Christmas, the car, somebody bought somebody a car or something. Yeah, I just see they're going back to this. I have family here nudging someone to separate from a partner, and they're telling them that they will help them with housing and a vehicle. They'll help them out with money, they'll help them out with housing, they'll help them out with travel expenses, they will help them out with a car. Somebody here is coming. It's a matter of time for this person shows up. Big argument, possibly physical fight. And they about to get turned right back around and go back home. I'm serious. I hate to tell y'all that, but that's what yeah. You know we talk that stick talk. That stick talk. That's what I'm telling you. I'm about to something. I ain't heard that song in forever. But yeah, at any rate. I don't want to make this about me. I just see, I have a kid here. I can tell you this. If there's some grandkids in a mix, and this is a set of grandparents talking shit about somebody's daddy or somebody's mama. If I have family, like grandparents or an aunts and uncles, you know, family, that are talking shit about somebody's mama or somebody's daddy, it's a matter of time for this kid to act out. And they feel righteous for doing it. They feel like they're doing the right thing. This person has a lot of pride and a lot of emotion. And it's like you're not going to talk about, you're not going to talk about my parents that way. You're not going to talk to my daughter that way. This is family taking up for other family. I don't know if this would be, you know, a brother. It's something to do with family, taking up for other family. And happy to do it. Has this come up for you before? Something's come up like this for somebody before, where somebody was happy to whoop somebody's ass. That's what I'm seeing here. Somebody here is telling me that there's a daughter or a son. I feel like a daughter, honestly. There's a kid here that they feel like this kid's spoiled and they get everything they want. It's like the little rich girl. Little rich girl. This was the kid that was told as they were growing up, you could be anything you want to be. Yeah, I mean, you got 9 of Cups clarifying 9 of Cups with a different deck. You got a lot of that in the first reading. Yeah, you had this as well. 3 of Swords, 3 of Swords. You're getting a lot of repeating energies out of 2 different decks that are clarifying one another. I see these people just not dropping their guard. If this isn't a physical fight, right? There's some serious grudges. Okay? There's also some shit talking going on. I have some kids very excited about visiting family in the recent past. Extremely excited to go. But there is a lot of people with grudges. These people have a big old wall up. They're not going to let their guard down. This is like going to somebody's house. They come out, they say hello, and then they go back in the bedroom. You don't see them again for the rest of the day. They come out to eat. They say a few couple words. This is with the Sun card. It's like, I am going to be polite and I'm going to be courteous. But don't get it fucked up. I'm only coming out here. You know what time it is. You know I don't like you. It's the Three of Swords, Three of Swords. You hurt me in the past. I know you'll do it again. Given the opportunity, that's why you will not be seeing me. It's very masculine energy because they are trying to protect the heart space. I'm trying to protect my heart space. But putting on the front with the Sun card, it's like, this is somebody doing a fake smile. I apologize for the noise out there. They're painting. Someone's thinking really hard on how to hurt someone's feelings intentionally. Like, this is thinking about, it's like how they did my daughter. I'll show them. They're purposely thinking, and it brings them happiness to think about little things they could say as comebacks and shit. Anyway, I just see this person showing up, and I see them showing off their toys and shit. Did you see our new house? Did you see our new truck? Did you see what we got so-and-so? This would also be parents doing this because they know they have a daughter or a son that's really struggling financially. They've been trying to coerce this person into leaving someone with promise of help. Like, I'll help you. But in the meantime, in between time, they're going to show off all the help and all the financial help and stability and support that they give to another sibling or another family member, in hopes that this does hurt your feelings. They want to hurt your feelings a little bit. Like, do you see how good life could be if you came here? You get what I'm saying? Think about how life could be if you were single. Look how happy we are. We're taking all these fresh trips and like really showing off their stuff, their vacations, their moments. And someone here does not have that to show off. They don't. It's like, oh, well, what do you guys have planned? Oh, you know, just the same old, same old. Somebody here don't have no stories. You know what I mean? Like, there ain't shit going on. There ain't shit popping off. You know we're struggling right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just I don't know. It just seems like more of the same, in my opinion. I don't know why this is relative, but it does feel like that. Relatives. This is relatives. You know, I gotta tell you what, that first warm-up reading they gave, whew, I don't know if somebody told their kids, like, Christmas, like, Santa Claus wasn't real or something. It was a very Santa Claus is not real vibe. Yeah, it's like breaking a little kid's heart. Like, this, kids don't know no better, you know? I see some families here just not having it this year to do it. For whatever reason. But, I mean, Four of Pentacles, it's like, just be thankful that we have a home. You know, it's kind of a very ungrateful energy. It's like somebody who's so used to being spoiled, rotten, that, you know, it's kind of like, okay, well, every year you got to go bigger and better than you did the year before. And the one year that you're not able to, such a disappointment. You get what I'm saying? I just see more of the same. More of the same. I tied balls. Yeah, me too. Me too. This popped for you last reading. The Magician reverse, King of Pentacles reverse. Somebody could feel like somebody's, you know, being manipulative and settled. You just settled. Like, if you like it, I love it. You know? Yeah. You like it, I love it. You want to be manipulated. There's just something here. You know, the Magician reverse, that's the Magician in the upright is very confident. They have everything they need to pull something off. But in the reverse, this is no confidence. It's incompetence. I feel someone feels like someone's incompetent. That they're a manipulator. This person doesn't have a good job. King of Pentacles reverse, and he's an older man. He just told me he was King of Wands. So at one point, this gentleman had it going on at some point. King Ding-a-ling, ladies man, charmer. He could do anything. But somebody's work here, I don't know if they've been out of work, whatever line of work they do. Like, if this is a construction worker, work is slow right now. But word on the street is the work is shit. Do you get what I'm saying? This is somebody catching bad reviews online. King of Pentacles reverse with the Magician reverse. When they do talk about their work, nobody believes you. Nobody. This is, you can't bullshit a bullshitter. This is a young person, you know, exaggerating. It's like, bro, shut up, man. Does anybody believe that shit? Do you believe it? This person, it's like the show Martin where, you know how Tommy comes in, he's like, Tommy, you ain't got no job. Yeah, I don't know if someone's lying about having a job. Someone here, they don't fit in this environment. That's the only thing I can really say. Like, the minute this person opens their mouth, they kind of sound dumb, uneducated compared to these other people. This is like, I've been in families like this, and I've sat at tables like this where I am the black sheep. You know, like out of work, down and out, you know what I mean? Like, this is not my Christmas. Things have been really like the most effed up they've ever been, right? And then you have family come in, distant relatives, right? Come in, and you're sitting at a table, and they come in with all their nice tweeds and wools, and they're putting their luggage down. And they sit down at the table for supper, and they're talking about how their flight was from JFK, and you get it, and it's like, yeah. You're sitting at the table, and it's like, oh, so what have you been up to, Autumn? Yeah. It's like, well, I just bonded out last week. Thanks for asking. So if you have a extra cigarette I can get off of you. Like, this is somebody that would say something very inappropriate. That's embarrassing. They're going to say something very inappropriate that's embarrassing around the table. There's a lot of tables talk here. Like, someone wants to just crawl under the table. Yeah. This is also somebody who sits at a table and exaggerates stories. They're not well spoken, and no one's enjoying them. No one believes them. It's King of Pentacles reversed. Like, bro, you're broke. I can tell. I mean, do I look slow? Someone could purposely try to bring up topics that the other person knows zilch about. Like, could you say that in layman's terms? What are you, can you break that down for me? What did you just ask me? Can you ask it in a normal way? Yeah, they're trying to use like a big word. You don't even know what the hell they're talking about. Yeah, they're looking down their nose at them. These are snobs. Somebody's family is very, very snobby. You know, I was trying to be. Somebody they married into some fucking snobs. Somebody's mama here don't work, but the daddy does very well. Yeah. I got a mother here who don't work, and she's kind of looking down at her daughter, and it's like, you know who I saw? You remember Jimmy, don't you? You know he's doing very well these days. Very well. You know he's a doctor. He's a lawyer. You know? And this person's just, there's a mother here that just feels, there's someone here that feels like the other person is just settled. And it's like, well, you only hold on to daddy for money. You're only holding on to him because of the money and his job. You know, this shit goes both ways, is what I'm seeing. It just, who cares? I have, you know, I could spin it both ways. I have one person that's married into money. They're very snobby. And the other person, well, girl, I don't know what the hell you're doing. I mean, you might love me, maybe. There was a lot of Nine of Cups energy there that suggested that you were very happy, at least in the recent past. What's all this card talk about? What is the card? You've had it. You had it before in this spot, the Chariot. What's going on with this man car? You know he's still got a thing for you, girl. Yeah, what's all this is gift giving. Yeah. There's family here giving. There's like a father, there's a parents here that are giving gifts to everybody. And this is like a family that would purposely leave out one of the other family. Like everybody's opening gifts, they didn't get you shit. And called you by the wrong name. Wow. This is like, we didn't know you were coming. This is also somebody that's going to say, we know that they would announce it. This is very manipulative. We know that you haven't been doing well, that you've been out of work. So here, look what I got you. This is, if this is grandparents doing this, like outdoing family. Like, I know that your daddy doesn't make any money or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's... And I mean, once this kid, if this is a kid getting a gift here and they're taking it away from them, I mean, I see some kids here being disappointed because they got smart toys, like, you know, learning games instead of the games they really wanted. Like, they wanted race car games. Why are you getting them learning games? It's like, no, look, it's really cool. And I just see a kid here like, I cannot believe. Look at all the cool shit it does. No, that is not the move, Grandma. I told you I want a Grand Theft Auto. Oh, I see some parents out here trying to manipulate children. That this is like, they're trying to hype up a gift, like an educational gift. This could be parents, like grown adult parents, trying to, I hope to God they didn't. They could be giving somebody a gift to like This could be like a check, like here, we know that you, like giving somebody a check to go back to school. You know what I mean? This is for your first semester at school, you know? Like, oh, shit now. Yeah, man, this is retarded. Look at this. Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands. I see y'all leaving up out of there pissed. When you guys leave, I don't know if this is kids going home, like, you know how when kids come back from grandma's or kids come back from daddy's house, and now every time you go over so-and-so's house, you come back like this with an attitude. I just see this as a very uncomfortable ride home, because these gifts that there's parents of some kind that are spoiling other family. And when they have to leave, it's like ripping them away because they love it over there. There's someone here that's very manipulative. They use money. So the kids don't want to leave, or these grown adults don't want to leave. And it's like, well, no, we said we were only coming here. We were only staying till 7, remember? Yeah. The yawn and the like kicking someone under the table like it's time to go. I see that this is a big ass fight going down the road, because it's like, did you see what he said about my fucking car, yo? Yeah. Somebody, it's like somebody politely put someone down. These are polite put downs. They were very well thought out, is what I'm gonna say. It's like there's parents here giving somebody gas money for their trip home. You know what I mean? And then I know you don't want to take the money, but you did. Like, there's a female here that was like, man, should I take it? It's like, no, go ahead and take it for the road. It's like somebody who would overpack you like leftovers that you don't pack that shit home with people. Don't nobody want that. It's like overpacking someone with a bunch of leftovers because I know y'all don't have much. You get what I'm saying? And then I have a female here just kind of takes it like, well, we don't really, you know. And I just see like the whole very uncomfortable ride home. I do see some uncomfortable rides too. I see a woman here that is overpacked. Why are you bringing all this shit? How long do you plan on staying? I also see some couples arguing about directions too now in the car. This car shit. There's something to do with a car, and somebody don't know what direction to go in the car. This dude is about ready to lose his fucking mind. Between these 5 bags, 10 bags of luggage, all this money, having to deal with your bougie ass parents. Ooh, somebody's dealing with some bougie ass in-laws. They're bougie, they're rude, they're snobs. I know. I've been in those situations. I just had these exact same cards. Something about, I see somebody. This money is, to one of these people, this money's like an answered prayer. Thank God, I was praying. You know, but the other person is like, yeah, she was praying all right. She's praying on my family. This is a manipulative in-law, a manipulative. You're preying on my family. It's like, I'll pray for you. Yeah, I'll pray you drop dead. You know what I mean? Like that kind of energy. No, don't pray for me. Someone here does feel sick. It's like, man, it's like, oh, what did I eat? Somebody here gonna say that they don't feel good. I see it. What did I eat? And it's like, well, what's wrong with you? I don't know. Well, maybe you should go, you know, take a shower, get a bath, relax. You need to relax, make yourself feel better, give it some time. And this person's just praying like, oh, shit. I see another family member here just praying that they could heal this. You know, I just want us all to be happy, but I don't know. You know how my parents are. Because there's family, there's a set of family here, straight up. I have a gentleman here that picks on the others because he's got more money than all y'all put together. This family argues about money. They argue about gifts. They argue. It's a lot of financial arguments. It's just the whole family arguing about money. Arguing about whose gifts is whose. Like, this is packing up the gifts to leave and accusing each other of taking the other person's Game Boy or whatever the hell. Oh, now you're coming up the upgrade, yeah. This has just turned into a very competitive holiday for whatever reason. This is very competitive. And it's all about winning. Somebody wants to, I don't know if somebody's going out to rent a car. I see car rental here. Somebody go rent a car because they want to look fancy. They want to pull up. It's 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. It's petty, and they broke. But when they pull up, they want to be treated with respect, so they rent this car. I see somebody asking this person a lot of questions about the rented car. Where'd you get it from? Normal questions. And this person is like finally feeling like a winner. I don't know if somebody put rims on their car or something. He's like, what are you going to do with it next? I'm going to put some rims on it. Wait till you see it next time. I'm going to put rims on it. Somebody here's talking about everybody else's money, and it's like, I see this person. It's like, yo, why do you care? Why do you care? I have another spouse laying in the bed beside the other one, and there's either the man or the woman. Oh my God. If I have to hear about how excited and happy and Christmas vibey, I'm just going to blow my brains out. This person is dreading going. Dreading. And one of you here want to go rent a car to fit in. But they're using the excuse that they need the room. You know, last year we went, it was so uncomfortable. Truth is, they want to appear like they're doing well. They want to roll up in the nice car. They want people to wonder, like, oh my gosh, what have you guys been up to? He's like, man, we've been out here balling, winning. Okay, it's just a lot of fake. It's just a lot of fake. It's a lot of fake. It's a lot of competitive family. I have something to prove. Well, I hope you can prove that bill of sale, sir, because your tag, there's somebody gonna find out you rented that car. So what you gonna tell them next year? What you gonna do, just rent a car every year? Yeah, you don't know. We switch it up every year. We switch it up every year. Yeah, they do. They rent a car every year, sir. need to do some soul searching about these strong opinions. Someone does. I mean, I just have a lot of strong judgments. Judging a book by its cover, and someone here really needed to do some soul searching about that. They're very judgmental of others. They're nasty. These are snobs. They're talking a lot about, they talk a lot about somebody else behind their back. They do. I see this person thinking really hard, and it's like they just get to this point, like, man, I don't even care, fuck it, let's go, but they're angry. This is like resentment. It's like, man, I've sat here, I've tried to put this off as long as I can. It's like having a toothache, and I really don't want to go to the dentist, but eventually I gotta go. So when, you know, this person's just gonna, and if this is a kid that's gonna sit there and play like they sleep, and they don't want to go. You know, they're gonna try to delay, and then when you have to grab them up to go, they do the whole tantrum because they don't want to go. Because it's Nine of Pentacles there. They're getting spoiled rotten there. Do you blame them? You gonna find out why your boyfriend and girlfriend act like that. That's why. That's why. The apple don't fall far from the tree of daddy's eye, okay? Somebody here, guys, there is a kid here that's spoiled rotten, and I just think that the grandkids are now. Yeah, daddy. Look. Just like daddy, baby. I can take away your pain. Oh, well. Okay. I see somebody zoning out. Like they're just kind of spacing out. But their mind's been somewhere else. Their mind's been somewhere else. And they're very short-tempered. Because they're thinking about something else. Wishing they were somewhere else. Calgon, take me away. Wishing I was anywhere but here. Somebody's really trying to overcome some financial challenges. They want to be seen, especially if this is a man and your children. You want your children to admire you as their father, the man. You don't want them admiring grandpa because he got money. That you want them to look up to you like this. But your fear here is that there's money issues. Like you feel like your kids look around and admire grandpa or grandma more than they do you, because somebody here's at the Nine of Pentacles while you, sir, are at the Seven with these kids. And these kids have become very judgmental of how y'all live, what y'all drive. Yeah. That's exactly what's going on. Exactly. There is someone here really zoning out. It's like everybody's talking in the room and this person is looking around like, oh my God, this is where my wife gets this from. This is why my girlfriend acts this way. Looking down at your children, seeing the pattern. Like, oh my God, look at the father. Look how they behave. It's all about money. They raise, somebody's raising their kids to behave this way. Very judgmental. Somebody here has a fear that their kid will grow up to be like someone in the family, okay? Take that how you want, good or bad. Just like their daddy is what I'm hearing, just like daddy. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, okay? But there is a fear here of how someone It's like I'm really trying to get a hold of my kids before they end up in jail. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. There's somebody here that takes some risk here. Very focused on the money and bringing their own self-happiness. This is selfish, and they're very focused on cars and shit. Cars and bitches, you know, they're very focused on cars and women, luxury items, and I do have somebody here focusing on it so much that I do believe somebody most likely has some type of family that went to jail for this, okay? For some risky behavior they did. I also see somebody here just zoned out. I wish I was anywhere but here. It's almost like go to your happy place where you rub your temples. Go to your happy place. Go to your happy place. I'm at the beach right now. Yeah, whatever your happy place is, okay? Because they're just stuck somewhere. They are stuck somewhere. I think it's very hot wherever you are. These people keep their home 400 degrees inside. It's like, oh my God, can it get any hotter in this fucking house? Why do they keep their house this hot? All right. Look, man, that's what I have for you, Gemini. It's been a real pleasure to read for you lately. Again, with these kids and the money thing, 5 of Cups, 10. All I can say is that there's some people going to be very unhappy to have to leave wherever they're going, because there's a family here that has it like that. There's a lot of family there, there's a lot of love, and there's a lot of money and gifts and shit. And somebody here, you know, it's a kid. Like, I don't want to leave grandma's. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go. That's what I see. I mean, I don't know why that's real relative to you. You know, maybe you just wanted, we're going to keep it a little bit light this evening, and that's fine with me, because we've been in some tough readings lately, so I'm cool with them going easier on me, a little, you know. All right, Gemini, that's what I got for you, darling. Take care.